What's up everyone, it's my Yard here. If you don't want to watch 21 minutes or so of Q&A by the WWE guys like Cody Desmond or Aubrey Citizen, I've taken down a load of notes for you two guys to understand very briefly and very quickly. There's new gameplay footage as well on your screen right now, but I'm not tying it into the gameplay this time, so it's all about what's on my notes. Oh no. So we have Resiliency is tweaked in WWE 13. Instead of having it so you could only press Resiliency first to get the bar to be bigger for kicking out, you can now do it while you're trying to get to that bar, so it's no longer waiting, so it's a lot easier, thank God. WCW arenas, supposedly there's not going to be any, or if they are, it's going to be a surprise, but all the parts should be in Create an Arena, so logos, etc. Probably not the actual WCW Cytrons, unless they really have expanded Create Arena. Finishers, signatures and big moves like ladder falls and stuff like that, you'll stay down longer regardless of your health. So even if you've just came into the ring in the championship scramble and you've been pushed into a chair or something like that, you'll stay down longer than in WWE 12. Then you have, oh my God, finishers, or spectacular moments I should say. You're allowed to be able to hit these finishers while you're on the outside, if they're springboarding to the floor or top turnbuckle, etc. The only time you can't do it is if they're doing a running diving, like a plancha or something like that. Suicide dive. You won't be able to do an OMG finish on that, supposedly, but that's not totally confirmed by Ledesma. He just thinks he can't do it. I wish you could. It'd be awesome to counter a suicide dive into a go to sleep or an attitude adjustment. Positioning would be perfect. Or an RKO, just like an All-Stars. Watch my 25 ways to hit the RKO and you'll understand that. Now we have the Barricade. You've seen the footage. That'll be on your screen probably at least twice now. Mark Henry streaming Big Show. You can do that 4 times in a match, but you can't leave the ringside area once you hit it. So it's going to be an invisible wall probably. Still 6 players in one time. They are thinking about doing 8 in future games on a year-by-year basis, but as they've said in the video, basically if they had 8 players on a next-gen platform, then they may need to choose a low-render version and a high-render version to get all the people into the ring at once, and that's wasting slots and data, so it means less people on the roster, so they have to weigh out so many different things. I still want 8 people, and when it comes to next-gen platforms, you would think there would be enough space to have 8 people on it, in my opinion. Hit detection's been improved, depending on the position. For instance, trying to do a clothesline to behind of the opponent when it's going to be a front strike move. Supposedly that will change automatically to a drop kick or something, if the opponent's stance is in a different place to normal. So, which is quite good, but it depends. Hopefully you can choose what alternate move you can choose, because I can't see Big Show or big heavy superstar like Mark Henry doing a drop kick if they're trying to do a clothesline from behind. Weight detection, if your opponent is massive like Big Show and you're tiny like, let's say, Miz for instance, because that's pretty much the smallest guy there is right now, instead of, when you try and do a lifting move, depending on what position you're in, so if you're in headlock position, armbar, arm wrench position, collar and elbow tie, etc., behind the opponent, you'll get a different sub move, and you can choose and dictate what your move is. So, for instance, if you're in the collar and elbow tie position and you're trying to do a scoop slam, you'll do, let's say, a drag to the floor sort of move that doesn't require any lifting or DDT. But if you do another collar and elbow tie up but a different lifting move in that same position, you'll still do that same non-lifting move, the DDT. But there's 16 subpositions, so I'm assuming it's the main 4, and then groggy grapples, this extra 2 is 6, and then the turnbuckles, and then running moves, and Irish whip counters, and rope moves as well. So lots of positions to modify your move set. That's pretty much it for now for the first Q&A that they've done, but a lot of good information that we haven't heard before, so thank you very much guys. They don't have to do Q&As for us, so it's really grateful that they have done. Any questions you have, guys, leave it in the comments below. Tweet to Real Corey Ledesma or Aubrey Citizen on Twitter. It should be in the description as well if you're interested in doing that. Subscribe for more WWE 13 goodness as always, and don't forget to like the video. I will see you laters.